Right, so we're back building this rubble wall. So I'm just going to bring it up to height. So we've got the blockwork up to height here, up to where it's supposed to be, and we're going to bring it up a bit and cope it in this video. So stick some stones over to tie the wall in and just finish it off. So the first half of the wall, we actually had 100mm stone to work with, which was a nightmare because this stuff just splits in a ridiculous manner. So now we've been able to build block on edge for the core of the wall. So we can actually, if you look here, it's actually really important to have the internal structure of the wall pretty solid as well. You kind of just fill in mortar because it'll just end up bulging out, and you'll end up coming away and you'll not be able to have a straight wall. So we've actually used the existing stone from the wall that has been knocked down here. So now we have to go and find copes because the original wall was thinner than what it is now. So we're putting big heavy copes on to tie both sides of the wall together. And we've had to sort of outsource this stone, so we've had to go to a local.
Harry,
it's a local mill actually. It's been knocked down,
top.
and we're just picking some stone.
Fucking like a water buffalo. So beautiful. I can't believe that's right.
Here's another shot of an internal structure of a wall. If you pause it, you can see it. There's the block working, and we've tied everything together, so everything's bonded. And here we are. Here, internals, external. Right, so now we're going to bring it level with this blockwork within 5-10mm. So I'm just going to put in some nice thinner pieces of stone just to bring it up to the height of the blockwork, and we're just going to. Then I've got a bit over at the far end there to do before we start coping it. So I'll just leave you to it if you want to watch it. But you can skip forward. I'll put the chapters in, you can skip forward and have a look at us doing the copes, but here we go, this is me just filling in, and I'm going to do some sort of rubble work. But so I've just chucked pails up and shovelfuls up on the top of the wall head, and I'm just using that just to scoop off so I don't have to keep going getting cement, because as you'll see in a minute, we're going to be coping it anyway, so we can just make a mess on the top of the wall because it's going to be built on top of.
Naughty, naughty.
Look at that big scoop. Yeah, so I'm just using a brick hammer. I'm just gonna knock a wee bit off it and try and take some off it so it fits in the same height as blockwork. So this says Greg's side, and it drops down a bit at the back. So Greg's built up the internal blockwork, the road side, and I've been doing the back side. So there we go. This is WHIN, WHIN, rubble. And actually, in Scotland, if you're ever working with someone, the sort of way you can distinguish between a bricklayer, and a stonemason is kind of by the way they pronounce rubble, which would be rubble, like the shite off of the stuff that's knocked down or off of the ends of stuff. So rubble would be the Scottish terminology for this type of stone. So I'm just gonna rake it back a wee bit, and we're up to height now, and we're ready for the copse. I cannot stress how fucking hard this stuff is. It's a nightmare to work. And I've got a new knicker, and it works pretty well. Right, let's put the copse on now. So we're going to take shovels and buckets, and we're just going to dump it on the wall head, and pretty much have a massive bed, because we're going to have, I picked these copes so that we're kind of angular, so they fit in with the sort of style of the wall that we've done, sort of sharp edges, some triangular, a couple maybe a wee bit rounded, some square. I've got a different style of rubble in the back to what Greg's got, so we're just going to basically just hump these copes up. And if you just chuck your trowel in the back of something, and saves you having to try and heave it, you want to ease it in with your trowel. Right, so Greg's actually finished building, and now we're just discussing how we're going to stick the copes on. There's one in here that you can see I've actually taken out, see if you can spot it at the end. I've put one in here, maybe three along I think, and that one comes out at some point. But Greg's now finished, and now we've discussed a better way to put on the copes. He's going to lift them from his side, and I'll use the scaffold on my side, so it's a bit easier for me to pin the backs and just basically get them looking sweet.
They're kind of no great shapes, but kind of like alternate the shape, like if the inside's high, put the next side high. Thinking.
There we go, a big bed for these big copes. Here's our ingenious method of getting them up and over. Greg's just going to break his back, chuck them up to me, and I'm just going to pull them over and just set them apart, sort of equidistant, all the way along the wall.
That was a really square, that was a... Writing your name.
Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. Right, I'm gonna. We got you.
That was the last one, and I don't know why I'm breathing hard because Greg had done hard work there. So, what do you think in the comments? Just remember, we've had to back all this stone off to 100mm at the base, 150 at the top, so it's been a bit nippy because we've had to use existing stone. So be kind in the comments, and hope you enjoyed the video.